How you doing, Blue Jays? My name is Jermaine, and today I want to do something a little different. So, if you guys know, you know about Smash Brothers. You know, everyone's here. They got new characters still coming out. At least I think so. But there's one character that never made it into a Smash Brothers game. If you know what I'm talking about, it's Waluigi. If you don't know who Waluigi is, I'll post a picture. I'll put a picture either here or here. He's Wario's brother. Tall, purple, and basically evil version of Luigi. But anyways, I always wondered why Waluigi was never in a Smash Brothers game. Now there are a few reasons. He wasn't made by Nintendo. I'm not sure what company he was made for, but he actually was made just so Wario had a partner like Mario has Luigi. But he wasn't made by Nintendo. Another thing is that Nintendo would actually get threats if they actually did put Waluigi in. If you see the light flickering, I'm sorry. But one of the reasons I heard, and this is actually true, is because Nintendo said that Waluigi does not have a personality. He doesn't have a big enough personality to actually be a fighter in Super Smash Bros. So I decided I'd write down some ideas for a game for Waluigi. So first we're going to do power-ups. Now Waluigi never really used any power-ups except for the sports games where like you get a mushroom or a star or something like that. But I want to figure out one of his power-ups for an actual game he could possibly be in. Now the first power-up we're going to do is a super mushroom because the three main characters, Mario, Luigi, Wario, have used it. And yes, Wario has used it. If you play Super Mario Bros. 64 DS, you can get a Super Mushroom with all characters, and it works for all characters. So the Power Shroom will be his first power-up because everyone can use it, and Wario has used it. I'm saying if Wario has either encountered it or used it, then Waluigi can use it. The next power-up, I'd say, it could be his like tennis racket, and it would kind of act like a fire flower. Like he would serve a tennis ball with his tennis racket, and it could hit an enemy. And the thing is, I don't think it would work well if it just hit the enemy once and disappeared. I was thinking that he could actually ricochet off an enemy or a wall to hit an enemy, but only 5 times. So tennis racket, and then after 5 times it would stop, but he could continuously use it like a fire flower unless he gets hit and loses it. Now we have to think about an invincible power. Now Wario in his games has never had an invincible power. He's had a bad power up, like a mushroom power up where he gets stronger. But he's never had a true invincible power. So that would be kind of hard. I would just say like the star. Because that's the only power-up that Waluigi has actually ever used that made him invincible faster and stronger. Okay, now we have to think of enemies. Enemies are going to be kind of hard because Waluigi's only real enemy is Luigi. Kind of more rival. I mean, sometimes they are rivals, whatever. But enemies. Now I'm trying to think of like Wario Land, and in that game he fought a snake, a rabbit, an alarm clock, and what else did he fight? I can't think of anything else. But minor enemies could be Goomba, Koopa, stuff like that. Because Wario has fought those guys too. Also, I'm going off Wario because if Mario has fought the enemies, then Luigi has. And if Wario has fought enemies, I'm guessing Waluigi could too. Because they're brothers, they're from the same universe. But like main bosses, it couldn't be Bowser because Waluigi, Wario, and Bowser have worked together. I don't know who it could be. Like a main bad guy. Besides the good guys, which are Mario and Luigi. Because really, in no Wario game, Wario never fought Mario. Unless you're playing as Mario, then yeah, Wario fought Mario. But I don't know what kind of thing Waluigi would fight. I guess like some other bad guys that aren't really main bad guys, like Petey Piranha, Camilla, Boulder guys, like stuff from Mario Galaxy or other Mario games could fight Waluigi, but they would have to be introduced for Waluigi to fight them. And also a plot story. What would he be doing? Because Wario usually he goes to different in his games he fights for money and wealth. Waluigi, I don't know what he'd be fighting for. It has to be something that he like really loves or that he's really passionate about. Hey, maybe he saves Wario, his brother. I mean, because Luigi saved Mario in Luigi's Mansion. And Peach even saved Mario from Bowser in Super Princess Peach. So I'm guessing that Waluigi could save Wario. I'm writing all this down, so sorry if I pause. Waluigi saves Wario. He could also save Rosalina, because I think it has been confirmed by many fans. I don't know about Nintendo, but many fans have said that Waluigi is actually dating Rosalina. So he could either save Wario or Rosalina. But then again, it would have to be a main enemy. Like I said, I can't think of a main enemy. Okay, I'm going to think of this. Who could, besides Bowser Jr., any of the Koopalings, who could be a main enemy that's good at capturing people that could be an enemy for Waluigi? First thing that comes to mind is Petey Piranha, because he has captured Toads. He's captured Zelda and Peach in Super Smash Brothers, kept them in cages. Yeah, he's actually a good candidate for the main boss for Waluigi. I mean, he was a boss in Super Mario 64 DS. Or no, New Super Mario Bros. DS. But that was the only time he really was a boss. Other mid-bosses, like I said, could be Camilla, Bouldergeist, just King Boo, I don't know. But yeah, Petey Piranha, I think, would be a good main boss for Waluigi. So, MB Petey Piranha. Okay. So we got that. Now his jump, I feel like it could be like Mario and Luigi's, because in Super Mario 64, when you jump once, you would do the little like arm in front, arm in back for Mario and Luigi and Wario. So he could jump like Wario in Super Mario 64 DS. But I feel like the game he would be in would be like a 2D scroller. And if he was in Smash Brothers, he would have Wario's jump. But his up special would be him swimming in air, because he can actually do that in a basketball game. And the name, I was trying to think of something like Super Waluigi World or something like that, but the name that I really liked was Waluigi's First Adventure, because it'd be his first adventure and it'd be his first game. But yeah, and that's all I can really think of. If Waluigi had a game, his powers would be the Power Shroom, the Tennis Racket, and the Star. His enemies, the main enemies, would be Goomba and Koopa, and his main boss would be Petey Piranha. And it would be Waluigi saving his brother Wario from Petey Piranha. So, I don't know how well you guys will think of it. Will think of this, but it's just an idea I had one day, and I thought I would tell you guys about it. So if you want, leave in the comments what you think of the idea. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe, and I'll share with your friends and family. And I'll see you all next time. Hedo.